football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Bears will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will take the first swing of the game. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. So Baylor's offense has the ball for the first time. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down and more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Under fire. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Trying play action. He wants it all. Touchdown, Bears! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Throwing right. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
The Cyclones send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. He now has 61 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign.
Man, the big fellas, they got to catch the ball in the middle of the field. I mean, this is the area you want to work with them. You get that big body dragging across the formation, and you can throw it. You can miss so high with these guys, but they got the soft hands usually, and he probably wants that play.
Great team defense on that one call. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Bears look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Quickly complete. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Got the quick pass. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Bears had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the play.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage and reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Right on the money. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Gets it out quickly. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Baylor! And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out, they'll get you a touchdown. That's a great drive by the offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking for room, it's McClure. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cyclones come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. Snags it on the right. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Malone. Oh, what a move to get open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Oh, what a move. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Cyclones! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. And he knocked him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Soft spot in the middle. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he finds his way out of bounds real close to the goal line there, knocking on the door.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the 1st down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the
Touchdown Bears! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They took it 71 yards down the field. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
Wide open spaces. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Got it back on 2nd and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. They want to throw it. It's complete to the right. Snowed under by the defense. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Distance not the problem here. The angle is a little tricky. He splits the uprights. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Washington. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the ground with the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Pressure coming. Snagged out of the air. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Looking downfield on 1st down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Man, last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Cyclones will punt this one away. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll leave it with him. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames.
And the Cyclones will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game. Turning it on! He's up to 107 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. And the Bears can really attack on this second and short. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
The Bears getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Might be changing the route. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Smith. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Iowa State sending the offense back out. The run from the shotgun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He's got him. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Cyclones can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. With the catch, it's Malone. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. On that last play.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Lowers those pads. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great... And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Bring in the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking...
There he goes. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to scramble. Going for 6. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And to open the 4th quarter, they'll start with a field goal attempt. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. NC State looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field at will.
And the returner is stopped. Iowa State sending the offense back out. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side.
That's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
On back-to-back drives, this offense can't get out of their own way. They fumble again. Man, a lot of times you get fired when you fumble. This is another guy. Like, they're going to have to fire the whole team if they keep this pace going.
And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that.
Touchdown, Baylor! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Rushes on him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Complete to the left. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unleashes it on the run. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Working the middle, it's complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got them set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play.
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Cyclones want to pick up the tempo.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball. Trickles to the ground. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Here we go. To the ground. He's got it again. Got enough for the first. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. He's got it on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Beal. Plows through the defense. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Unloads quickly. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great